Last game of the regular season for both of these teams. I've always thought a very bittersweet moment for them.
And I think you're right. The end of a long road. And while it's easy to get distracted by what comes next, I think both of these teams should be looking to finish strong here and now.
A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got the first basket of the game for Cleveland.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Patterson a screen on Irving. Here's Lowry. Cavaliers with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Now Ross following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. LeBron against Ross. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Irving. 26 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Here's LeBron. 23 points for him the last game against Miami.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And it's Irving missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Sullinger, a screen on Smith. And the basket by Lowry.
A burly, bruising point guard. Lowry is good at using that upper body strength to fight through contact.
Irving surveying the floor.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
You know, what makes Thompson so valuable is his activity on the glass, especially the offensive boards. He really chases down loose balls.
And the Raptors making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Patterson. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Shot from 16. Good as the jump shot falls.
DeRozan from mid-range makes it look so easy.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Irving. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Floats it up for James. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And checking out some numbers for DeMar DeRozan.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, Boy, he is not missing.
Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. Lowry dishes to Patterson. Pass to DeRozan. And stolen by James. Here's Irving. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Irving kicks to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they double up LeBron. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Channing Frye's checked in for Kevin Love. And Toronto also making a switch. Joseph, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Right wing. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots and not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the New York Knicks.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now, here is Irving, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Irving against Lowry. 6 to shoot. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
1:31 left in the first quarter. Patterson a screen on Irving. Irving against Lowry. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. The Cavaliers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A different look now for Cleveland. Love comes in for Thompson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Irving. The Raptors also changing it up. Damari Carroll's checked in for Patterson. And it's Powell in for Ross. Lowry against Williams. Outside Lowry. Williams with the block. 44 seconds left in the first. And the rejection by Lowry.
You've got to time those shot contests just right. And he did that time.
Carroll with a screen for Powell. Outside, Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. Powell against Love. And again, Toronto no luck. Jefferson passing to LeBron. Driving in. That puts them in the lead.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And in the first 5 seasons after the NBA added the three-pointer, Greg, teams averaged a little over 2 attempts per game. These days, it's over 24 attempts a game.
Yeah, the number of threes taken has skyrocketed in recent years. Where it ends, that is anybody's guess.
Cavaliers leading. Here's McCray. Pass to Fry. Jefferson down low. Powell's there. Jefferson's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Carroll. Here's DeRozan. Back to Carroll. It's Powell on the wing. Toronto working the ball around now. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Launches it. The shot by Carroll, no good. And so it's Cleveland with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Toronto with the ball. They trail by 1. Powell dishes to Joseph. Left side, DeRozan shoots from 12. And the Raptors miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Williams. Pass to Fry. Lets it go from deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Love against Siakam. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love.
Something you notice about Pascal Siakam is his work ethic. This young man will work hard to earn opportunities and then work harder to make the most of them.
Toronto shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Throw good, Siakam. And the Cavaliers with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Jefferson. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for McCray. Then for the Raptors, Jared Sullinger comes in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's Ross in for Norman Powell. That one is no good.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Yeah, you know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Now here's Joseph. Still yet to score. In the basket by DeRozan.
Caught the defense sleeping and sets up a wide-open shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. James outside. Pass to Fry. Back to James. Williams for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Now Sullinger. Up top, Ross. Covered by LeBron. Ross kicks to Joseph. Clock at 6. Sullinger with a screen for Joseph. Over Williams. Shot by Joseph. No good. And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. With the crossover. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jared Sullinger.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
Well, you know, whenever he got to the line, he just couldn't find the target. But nights like that do happen, even to the best of them. I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Anderson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Irving comes in for Mo Williams. And then for Toronto, Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. Damari Carroll comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Corey Joseph. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And the Raptors call time here.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Kyle Lowry. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
The Raptors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one at the line is good.
You can just see and feel the passion behind the play of Kyle Lowry. It's like he's always got something to prove every time he's out there, and that energy is contagious. It spreads to his guys as well.
Corey Joseph's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Now Ross, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go, and stolen by Irving. Here's LeBron James barreling in for the jam.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
1:46 left to play in the first half. That one drops for him. Ross has got his first basket. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving with it. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Fry finds James. No good with the layup.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's LeBron following the shot by Patrick Patterson. Out to Smith. Back to James. James absolutely owning the inside.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Joseph looking around. Pass to Ross. Toronto working the ball around now. Back to Joseph. 6 to shoot. Outside Lowry. Cranes the three-pointer. Lowry's got 7.
Boy, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
James, the pass to Irving. Back to LeBron. The fader makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Outside Lowry. And he lays it straight in. Lowry's got his third bucket of the night.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly.
As the half went on, you could see they were forcing shots, rushing things. You have to stay patient.
All right, let's switch it over. That'll do it for our show.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Outside DeRozan. Over Smith. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Cavaliers leading. Pass to LeBron. Back to Smith. Now here's Thompson. Wallace with it. DeRozan defending. And it's Love missing. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. No good from Ross. Outside Irving. Here's James. Pass to Smith. Now Love. Over DeRozan. And Kevin Love. The bucket with the assist by Smith. Love's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Cavs. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. Off target with his three.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's LeBron. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
DeRozan dishes to Lowry. Pass to Patterson. Sullinger is screen on Thompson. And the Raptors miss again.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Ross. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Now here's James. 12 points for him. And they double up LeBron. Nobody near Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
Toronto calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The Raptors making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here is Lowry. He's got 9 to the paint. He's looking for Sullinger and finds him. Count it.
And when you work that rock down low, take shots from there. You'll shoot it at a very high clip.
LeBron against Ross. And here's James outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Now Lowry. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Pass to Carroll. And here's Lowry. 4 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 2-point Cleveland lead.
Really impressive. Lowry in attack mode tonight.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Steps back. Love outside. Love with the screen for Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Lowry kicks to Sullinger. Pass to Carroll. Lowry from outside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Jefferson in for Smith. And then for Toronto, Pirtle, he's checked in for Jared Sullinger. And Corey Joseph subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Ross against LeBron. And they double up James. Pass to Ross. Now here is Lowry. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now here's Thompson. LeBron outside. Ross with the steal. Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. And Jefferson sends it back.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Outside Lowry. Birtle sets the pick for Lowry. 6 on the shot clock for the tie. And it's Birtle that time on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ross against LeBron. Trying to end the drought, and he sinks the layup. James has got 14.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Outside Lowry. Over Irving. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Cavaliers leading. Outside Williams. Back to LeBron. Inside. The kick out to Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
First free throw is good. And so Powell nails both of them. Cavaliers shooting just 34% from the floor. LeBron against Powell. And Fry kicks to Smith. That one, no good. Nice D from DeRozan. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Out left to the wing. Williams looking over the floor. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Outside DeRozan. It's Powell on the wing, covered by LeBron. Bertle, the pass to Siakam. Pass to DeRozan from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's LeBron. J.R. Smith on the wing. DeRozan defending. That's a two from Smith. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for the Raptors. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now let's check in with David Aldridge and see how Kevin Love's doing. David?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer, and this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. And for a team that's gearing up for the playoffs, this could make things very difficult going forward. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for LeBron. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Williams.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ross with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Spins. Knocked loose. And here's Irving for three. Toronto grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Thompson sends it back.
Good job by Thompson using his size and strength to erase that shot.
Smith finds Love. Irving with the ball. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Raptors moving the ball around. DeRozan inside. Covered by Smith. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
When all is said and done, DeRozan is a competitor, a fierce one at that. When they need a bucket, he wants to be the guy to get it for them.
Cavaliers making a switch here. James is checked in. And then for Toronto, Jared Sullinger's checked in for Frazier. Patterson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Irving misses. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. To Ross from downtown. Here's Sullinger. Oh, and they take the lead.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Cavaliers trailing. Irving with it. Smith outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's DeRozan. Sullinger screen on Irving. Sullinger left side. Outside Lowry. Trifecta.
Clutch basket by Lowry. This guy embraces these kinds of moments.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Down low. Fast break Toronto. Up and in on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit. Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
And they go to the intentional foul. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
Well, you got to play mistake-free.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Timeout called, Cleveland. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
teardrop shot. It's blocked. Now DeRozan. And so it's Toronto winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Kyle Lowry.